I need your help because you know me. You know I'm a little rough around the edges. All right. So here it is. I just wanted to kind of share where David came across a guy named Nabal, which was a wealthy man. And so David, as he was on his journey, he sent his men out to go and ask Nabal, and he even sent it in good spirits and good intentions. That's the part. So hear me out because I'm getting somewhere with this. He sent his men with good intentions, good motives, right? To say, hey, peace and prosperity to you. This is his words now. His men shared this message from David to Nabal. This is his men's word. Here it is. Peace and prosperity to you, your family, and everything you own. I am told that it is sheep shearing time. While your shepherds stayed among us near Carmel, we never harmed them, and nothing was ever stolen from them. Ask them, ask your own men, and they will tell you this is true. So would you be kind to us, since we have come at a time of celebration? Please share any provisions you might have on hand with us and with your friend David. So this is the message that David sent his messengers to say to Nabal. I mean, it sounds like a kind message to me, right? It sounds like, okay, I'm going to come with dignity, integrity to him, with respect, with honor to who he is, asking of this, you know, any provisions you have, anything you can share with us and me and my men. I never tried to harm you. I could have, but I didn't. Bless peace and blessings and prosperity to you. This is him now acting right, trying to do right, trying to walk this thing out in a way that would please God. And here this man Nabal with his ill-tempered, bad-tempered self response. Here it is. He said, who is this fellow David? Nabal sneered to the young men. Who does this son of Jesse think he is? There are lots of servants these days who run away from their masters. Should I take my bread and my water and my meat that I've slaughtered for my shearers and give it to a band of outlaws who come from who knows where? This is Nabal's reply now, you know, like, darn, I mean, you want me to share with you? I don't know you like that. You could be abandoned, and not saying his ideal of saying, well, I don't know who you are. I can't trust that what you're saying is true. I get it. Sometimes that concern may arise, so I get that part. But the way he still responded in mockery. Who are you? Just the son of Jesse coming to me like you? No, you want me to share what I got with you? I don't know you like that. You could be, no, I'm good. So his response was still with arrogancy. So David, right? And this is the part where, you know, I just kind of felt like I knew I can relate to him. David, like, oh, okay. So after his men returned to David and shared the message of what Nabal's response was, David said, okay, get your swords. So meanwhile, one of Nabal's servants saw the altercation or saw the response of Nabal and went back to go tell Abigail, like, hey, man, Nabal acting up, man. This joker, he done responded to David. I mean, said something crazy that just was not necessary. And now David ready to come see about him. I think you better go do something about this, you know, because Abigail, she had some sense. Sensible, beautiful young woman, but she got some sense. She's like, oh, gosh, boy, this man. I guess she knew her husband. She knew, like, man, this man just say stuff off the fly, say whatever come out his mouth, and sometimes he ain't paying attention to what he's saying, not thinking before he speak. So she obviously knew Nabal was this type of person. She was like, oh, boy, this joker, let me just go do what I need to do. So she meets up with him and like, I apologize for my husband. That joker can be stupid. He a little fooly boo. Do not disregard him. Listen to me. Let me say this to you. I appreciate you that you have kept us safe, secure. You did not kill my people. You know, we thank you for what you have done being here in our territory. And so because of that, I simply want to tell you, I thank you. And please, you know, spare my husband. I know that joker fool up and what he said. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing on his behalf. So David accepted her plea and her apology, saying, you know, hey, and this was his response to her, like, hey, you better be glad you came, because I was packing up, ready to come see about your husband. I was about to take all of them out. It had all been going before morning. So because of you, because you came, you calming me down, and I thank you for that. David was ready to go off. All right, he was ready. He had told his men, hey, get your swords. We about to go see about his people. So since you want to play games, I tried to be nice, but this was your response to me. Okay, I can play that game too. If it wasn't for Abigail going, which obviously God sent that, God made that happen to say, hey, David, don't do it. You have not done wrong throughout fighting the Lord's battles, meaning you have carried out everything God has asked you to do, and you did it boldly. Don't even allow this situation to cause you to act out of character. In other words, she just basically saying, like, don't let this situation be a blemish on your history. You had a history of doing what God has called you to do, carrying out your ministry boldly, because Nabal wanted to be stupid and he got outside of character, even though you came to him with dignity, integrity, kindness, love, showing him respect, and he stepped out of character because you don't know how others may respond to you and what you're doing in your walk. Don't allow others to make you step outside of character or lose your composure. So she basically saying to him, don't let the situation become a blemish on your history. Even though, yes, the way he acted was just senseless, arrogant, however you want to call it. You don't want that to be on your conscience of taking vengeance on somebody else or killing somebody else. You don't want that on your conscience. You don't want that on your heart. Because again, you're still a man after God's own heart. Those situations will still continue to remain with you. You don't want to have to allow that to become a lingering burden on your heart of bloodshed or vengeance. So she basically telling him, look, don't even let this become a spot on your white clothes, on your white garment. Still continue to do the work of the Lord, remaining pure, doing things in a way that God has called you to do it. Don't let this situation stain you at all. I'll handle him. I just want to come to you on his behalf and say, I'm sorry, let me take care of it. So thankfully, because of her intervening in that situation, it saved him from doing something out of character. Now, it may not always be where in your situation where God may send someone specifically to intervene, or although it could be that way, and we have to thank God for that. A conflict may arise in your ministry, as an entrepreneur, as a mom, as a leader, whatever it is that you're doing in your walk, whatever your walk is, situations may arise that you just were not expecting because you did not have no intentions for it to go that way, and it does. God may not specifically send somebody to intervene so it won't happen. God may put something in your heart telling you and speaking to you by your conscience, right? Your conviction of just saying, you know what, don't even do it. It's not worth it. Don't put this on your record. Expunge it, let it go. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to step outside of character, and now you got to carry that burden on your conscience of what you did when you could have just let it go and keep on moving and let God handle it. So this is the part that I wanted to share. I'm constantly always praying, saying, God, may you handle this. May you deal with the people who may try to cross me, who may try to betray me, deceive me, don't have my best interests at heart around me because they fake and phony. They secretly want to see me fail, or they are mocking me. They don't believe my ministry. They may believe I'm fake, or they just don't believe in me, or they just feel like, oh, they're better than me, or arrogance. From all one spectrum to the next, I'm asking you, God, to help me, because you know me, like David, I'll be ready to saddle up and get on my horse and get ready to go see about somebody, because I know I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect in my emotions. Sometimes I can be emotionally unstable. So Lord, may you help me. So by doing that, God, may you just simply deal with them where I ain't even got to deal with this at all. That this don't even have to be on my conscience. I can just continue to carry out my ministry and show up to do what I came to do. But anytime those situations arise, Lord, may you already handle it. May you already deal with it so that I don't have to. Again, this is how the part where God will deal with your enemies, deal with situations like that. When you are called to do the work of the Lord, oh, God don't play about you. So he'll see about your enemies now. And so in the end, long story short, Nabal ended up dying. And so, the part where, I just want to share that with you, where that's how it was carried out. And so it says, when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, praise the Lord, who has avenged the insult I received from Nabal and has kept me from doing it myself. So that should be your prayer to God when you are a person that you are carrying out your ministry. God knows you, though. God knows the type of person that you are, your character, your personality, who you are. So he knows what you can handle, what you can't. He knows how you may respond. He knows you, because you're not perfect. We're not perfect. And I know I'm not. Pray that God will deal with these situations for you so you don't have to at all. That God, thank you for taking care of them for me, for taking care of that situation for me, so I didn't have to deal with it, so I didn't have to step out of character and get out beside myself. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you all, because again, it can get real out here. You knowing this is your walk to do what it is God has called you to do, it ain't easy. The moment you step out your house, out your car, whatever, to be who God has called you to be, that doesn't negate the outside forces from trying to get to you. So you got to still do things in decency and order. So you better, this is a spiritual thing. I'm telling you, you got to continue to stay in constant prayer for those moments, even for yourself, so you don't step outside of character. Let God handle it. So that should be your prayer, God. Lord, as an entrepreneur, God, as a mother, somebody who's serving somebody else, as a servant, God, in whatever capacity that is, whatever your mission is. God, I need your help, God, because when I get ready to step out of this house, I need you, Lord, to continue to walk with me through this, so that, Lord, I do not have a stain or a blight on or any type of blemish on my walk, that I will continue to do this the best way that I know how. Lord, I want you to handle it for me, because again, you know how I can get now, like Peter. Like David, I can get beside myself, and I don't want to have to do that, Lord. I want to be able to still walk this thing with dignity and integrity. So, Lord, this is where I need you, God, to do this and carry it out and handle them for me. Handle that for me so that I won't have to. And Lord, I thank you for doing that. Thank you for sparing me from those moments where this could have been something on my record that I would have looked back and said, I didn't have to say it the way I said it. I could have just gave that person a little more grace and mercy. But in my emotions and in that moment, that my response, I didn't have to do that, but I ended up doing it. And we're not perfect. We may still come across those moments where that can happen. But again, even in that's what the cross of Christ is for, and forgiveness in those things. But we know that it's times we have those crossroads, and we just need to be in constant prayer, Christian women, Christian men, to say, God, help me in these moments. You know me more than I know myself. So help me handle those situations that I might not be so well at handling. Because if it was up to me, I'd be done chop somebody's ear off. I'd be done flip some tables, Lord, and I don't want to do that. I want to continue to be in character, in good character in this. So I just want to share that with you guys, and I hope this may help somebody. Follow me on my platform for more Bible studies, for pop-up Bible studies. Hey, Gospel Fashion Week, we are coming to a city near you. Registration is always open. If travel is something that you're interested in and you want to model, you want to be a performer, you want to be a runway judge, a panelist, a speaker, red carpet host, any of those things concerning fashion and entertainment, Gospel Fashion Week is the platform for you. Simply log on to www.godlymodelsTV.com. We're looking for you. All right, take care.